Nice to meet you too. Bye. I was about to ask you a question, Miko. Did
Yes.
you ever think about changing your career?
Like I wanted a lot. Like I tried to find another job, another thing, but it's not easy to find job. It's really hard, especially in my country. Every door is closed. So I tried, but it did not succeed.
Yeah, there's not enough opportunities to.
Exactly. There's not enough. Like it's a really depressing thing to talk about. I don't want to depress you, but I tried actually for 6 months, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, there's no depression about that, but yeah, I feel the same because in my country it's the same kind of.
Mhm.
There's not enough
Are you
opportunities.
still studying or did you graduate?
No, I graduated since 2018, and for
Really?
now
What's your
until
major?
it was mechanic department,
What? Sorry.
mechanic
Oh, mechanic
department.
department. I really wanted to go to study that, but they told me it's really, really hard, so I did not go.
It's kind of challenging, but for me, it wasn't the career that I wanted to really study because I was more interested into computers and
Mm,
coding and stuff like that. But I chose this major because they told me that it will be more easy to find a job. Also, the
mm.
salaries will be good.
Actually, they told me like it
So
will be so hard to find a job. So
yeah,
I said, what is the important part is to find a job, not to like it or to hate it.
yeah, I totally agree with you.
Hmm. Exactly.
And yeah,
So do you have a
sometimes
job
I
now,
think
or are you looking for a job?
I work since I graduate. Just I
Good.
graduate and then I got the job and then I moved through many companies, but for now I work for a company for like a year and a half.
Good. I'm happy for you that you find a job.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, as they said that it's easy to find a job in this major, but
Mm,
um, it's not supposed to be the job that you really want. I mean, I has another passion, and
mm. What's
now
your
I work
passion?
for what?
You said I have another passion. I say what it is. Is it?
Yeah, another passion for computer science and
Mm.
coding and yeah,
I
network.
really like computer science because I can do some freelancer work.
Yeah, I thought about that, but
Mm.
it needs some courses
But
and
like
stuff like that.
I think what is good about computer science, even like when you are done with your university, there's a lot of courses to take. So like
Yeah, for sure, but
I have another friend, so they do the same now. They study computer science.
yeah, I was willing to do that, but actually it needs a lot of time, and because of my work, and I work, my work is kind of far from home, so I spend like
Oh,
3 hours for for the time that I spend going to work and getting back from work. Also 8 hours of working, so I spend like 11 hours a day for work, so it's
mm,
not enough to
time
get
to
a
learn.
course or yeah.
Exactly. But like I think so many people they don't like their job. They are just doing it for the money.
Yeah, I agree with you. And whenever I ask someone, "Do you like your job?" he always says no.
It's kind of it's really sad. It's one of the things that really makes me sad when people talk about it. Because like you do something for the rest of your life just to survive.
Yeah, we actually survive our day. We're not spending the day.
Can you say it again?
I said we actually survive our day. We're not enjoying the day or living the
Exactly,
day.
exactly. Did you
Yeah.
ever like in your like when you start working? Did you ever like felt oh I need to quit? I need to stop.
Oh, many times.
Really? So how did you stop that? idea.
I guess I focus on the responsibilities that I have,
Mm,
and it's not really easy to do that, to shift your career and start from the zero. It is really hard decision to make. So
exactly.
um, yeah, that's why I stopped thinking about that. But yeah, maybe in the future I will change that because I have other plans and stuff like that. So we don't know what the future will be.
Mm.
Or
It is really good when you have a plan. So like like they say, you see a light at the end of the tunnel, something like that. But some people who don't have a plan and they do their job, that will be very depressing. But then when you have a plan, it's much better because you know
yeah,
someday
because
that will
yeah,
change.
yeah, for sure. Because if you don't have like plans or dreams or goals in your life, then your life will be like boring life. You just do your work, go back, eat and sleep, and meet
Exactly.
your friends and stuff like that. So your life will be boring. But if you have plans and you have
Mhm.
willing to achieve something or to be different man or having different lifestyle, so that's what makes life interesting. I mean,
Right. I hope everything like turn out great for you.
oh, thank you. I hope you can achieve the things that you really want. I guess everyone have some goals deep inside them, and
Exactly.
yeah, maybe it needs some time or effort to achieve. Yeah. So do you have
But the
any
like
goal?
as me, I had so many goals and I tried with them, but then I found that it will be hard in my country to do that. So I stopped thinking about it.
Hmm, I guess for me
Yeah.
it's kind of the same, but I didn't give up about my dreams. I said, why don't you move out? So for now, I'm thinking about immigration, leaving the
Mm.
country, but
But the problem with immigration, like there's a lot of people who go and they still feel the same way. Because some people think when they go to another country, everything change. But then in another country, you have to start from zero.
yeah, yeah, you will start from zero, and if you don't have plans to do the things you love and to achieve something, you'll stuck,
Mm.
and you'll see that your life become bad than before. I mean, you will prefer to come back to your best life,
Country.
and yeah,
And I don't know
yeah.
like how
So
is immigration in your country, but like in my country, when they immigrate to another place, they have to go through like a really dangerous way. So a lot of people die in that way. I don't know like is your way the way you think is safe or not. But in my country, a lot of people died. Like a lot of people die, and there's still other people still want to go, even they know they're gonna die.
I'm actually not thinking about immigration by the unregular way. I mean, I'm thinking about the right way. I mean, you do the
Oh,
papers
good.
and all
Like,
these things. Yeah, because
mm,
I'm not sacrificing my life for nothing. I mean, yeah,
exactly.
life.
Very
Yeah,
good point.
yeah, life is priceless. So don't waste it for
Mm.
stupid decision like that.
Actually, it's strange there. There's a lot of people die, and they still going, even though they know they are dying, because they feel so hopeless and they want to change their thing, something in their life,
It's unfortunate,
which is really
actually.
really sad.
Yeah, I, I feel bad about them because this is what their country made them. I mean,
Hmm.
your country has make you hopeless because there's no opportunities, there's no money, there's no
Hmm.
everything, there's no life. So they
But
become
like
like
I
that
feel the
because
big problem is when some family take their children with them, like the small children in this dangerous way. If it's only them, okay, it's their life. But when they take uh, every member of their family,
yeah.
is bad.
Do you mean when someone of the
Yeah.
family um tries to immigrate by this way and dies, so his family lost him.
No,
What do you
sometimes they
mean?
take their small children with them. Like it's not
Yeah.
only them.
Oh,
Okay, I mean when they don't go alone, only themselves. They take
yeah.
children,
I
their
know that
wife,
they
their
they get their
sisters,
life. Yeah.
their brothers. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
which
mean
is
like
really
very
bad.
small.
I
Like
mean,
they are so small. They cannot take this like cold, hot heat, water.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
this is really bad.
I think I forget my. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess if you
But
want to
like,
sacrifice your life, not other people's life.
mm, yeah. Look,
You're going to
our
say something?
discussion became very. No, I said like I made the topic very depressing. Like I want, I want to not be depressing. Like we talked about something very sad.
Yeah, kind of. But
Yeah.
it's happening. So this is the life that we are living. So we're not trying to be negative or something, but yeah, we are talking
Hmm.
about our life, and yeah, this is really happening. And it's really bad.
Yes,
But we can change
exactly.
the topic since you don't want to talk about these sad things.
Yeah. We have to find like a happy topic, something that makes you feel happy.
I guess I stuck in this room, and I feel like I lost all the topics that has been in my mind before I opened the room. I don't know why.
What you mean? Like
It
when you
happens
come
with
to
me.
the room, you forget about the topic.
Yeah, I feel like there's no topics to speak about in my mind. I mean, I feel like
Exactly.
I lost my memory or something.
And like sometimes when like some people join, like a lot of people join, and they every time they join, they like introduce themselves. So it not become like
Mhm.
topic. It will become like people introducing themselves.
Yeah, it happens a lot. And also some people they join the room and then they start talking about things that different than the main topic. I mean, they start talk about their life, they start
Mm,
talk about things that we don't really care about. I mean, come on, just join the
exactly.
topic. But for the
Actually, like
regular
when I
conversation, yeah.
okay, keep going. Finish your sentence.
Liam, are you still here? I see you in the audience section for too long. Very curious to join the speaker stage.
Yeah. So I want to say, like when I first download this app, I didn't want to join other people's room, so I will always make a room. But like when I start making room, there was like some really rude people who would join, like really rude.
Yeah,
So I
it
thought, oh,
happens
I
always.
should make only make it like what?
Yeah, it happens always. It happened with me many times. I mean, some rude people they just join the room to ruin it. Some of them they start cursing for nothing. I mean, oh man, we did not do anything to you. Why do you curse us?
Oh, sorry. Like when I mute my mic, someone come to my room, so I have to mute it. Sorry for that.
No, never mind.
Oh yes,
I
but
was
like
saying that
first
it
I
happens a
opened
lot.
the app like some I think it was like two three people joined like they were friends and they start fighting very rude like it makes me feel so bad, you know, like because I don't care what about them say, but like they make the really toxic uh conversation. So then I only like when I
Yeah.
open room I always like wrote it in topic only for girls because like I don't know I never saw like a girl who was rude. But then no girl join. All the only guys join.
Yeah. I guess not all of the boys who join the rooms are only rude because yeah, some of them they only wants to practice English. Some of them are interested to make friendships and also know about culture and tradition. So yeah, you may find some people they just join rooms to ruin it or to curse or stuff like that. But I guess they are not um, mature enough to speak with people, so that's what they do. As you
Yeah,
saw
like I said,
today.
not all of them. Like maybe
Yeah,
two, three people, but still like makes you like. Sometimes I deal the like when I go in a conversation and became toxic, I deal up for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
come again.
Oh, I said like sometime when I join some conversation, maybe I listen and it's that toxic that I will deal up first. Like did you hear me?
There's a connection issue. Oh, it's my connection
Maybe
or
it's my
you.
internet because like sometimes it became very bad.
Yeah, but for now it's good. I can hear you.
Oh yeah. So what do you like to talk about? Like, give me a topic.
I have a question for you actually. Why do you learn English?
I just like English. I love it because I like to watch movies and watch videos and like when I'm trying to learn something, English is always like a language you have to know. So like when I was a child, I started watching movies. It kind of makes me hell learn English. But nowadays, I
Mm,
thought, oh, maybe if I learn English very, very good, then I can find a job. It is why I downloaded the app. I thought if I talk with people, I can be more confident and can it can make me be better, my English be better.
yeah, that's really great. And how
What
long?
about you?
mm, Yeah, okay. About me, I was bad in English when I was young. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I failed in the English subject, and after that, it
Oh.
was kind of challenging. So I used to study more English and try to watch movies with English subtitles. So it was like I was challenging myself to be better in English, and yeah, that was kind of the motive to improve
Mm,
my English, especially because I love to watch movies and series. So
mm.
it was kind of helping
Same.
because yeah, it was kind of
I wanted to
like a
watch
hobby.
movies, and there was they did not have Kurdish subtitle, so I had to watch it in with English subtitle. It
Yeah,
really
it helps
helped.
so much in English. So,
Exactly,
yeah,
movies really
that's
help.
yeah. Especially for classic movies because they speak with clear tone of voice, so
Mm.
you can get the word.
Actually, I watched Korean movie with English subtitle.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yes. Because like I could not wait until they subtitle in my own language.
Yeah, because
So
it takes time to
exactly, it take
yeah.
too long. So I will just watch
Mhm.
it with English subtitle.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm.
Um, Also, it was kind of hard to watch movies with subtitle because um, even if in native language subtitle, because kind of you kind of distract when you watch the movie because you don't know to read the subtitle or watch the movie and focus
Mm.
about the scenes. So one of the things that helps actually when you have good English because sometimes you don't need to look at the
Actually, I
subtitle.
like it better with subtitle. Like when I would watch a movie, I like it to have a subtitle.
Yeah, without the subtitle.
Not with subtitle. Even
With
like if I
subtitle.
understand, I still want a subtitle with it.
Yeah.
Do you think my English is good? Because I don't know. I feel it's really bad. Sometimes I have to say it 2 times until the person understand me.
Um, no, I guess your English is very good because you're fluent and also you can
Really?
understand.
What about my accent? Isn't it bad? I really hate my accent.
No, your accent is clear, actually.
Really?
Um, yeah, I can understand you very well. I mean, I'm not struggling trying to get your point or get whatever you say because
Thank you,
yeah,
thank you.
also
I
yeah, you're
really,
welcome.
I want to have a British accent. I really like it, but I don't.
Yeah, most of the people they like the British accent than the American. Yeah, I don't know
Really,
why.
they always say, I never saw someone say that. They always say American accent.
No, I mean for the people even they speak American accent, they always get surprised when they see
Really
a
good.
British guy.
I like Scotland accent. Did you hear it?
Scotland accent. I'm not familiar with the kind of accents, but
It is really
yeah,
heavy accent. They have a really heavy accent.
yeah, more than British.
Yes, you should watch. You should search it later.
Do that.
Yeah, actually, I
You
watched the
know,
movie and I didn't know it was Scottish accent. I really like it, but then I searched it and I know it was Scottish accent. But I think a lot of people don't like it.
the movie or the accent?
The accent, I mean.
Hmm. Um,
Yes.
I don't know, but I guess when it comes to heavy accent is kind of good because it's more understandable. I mean, they stress on the letters, so
No,
they make
actually,
the
I
words
think
more clear.
they talk too fast, so you
Hmm.
have to like watch the subtitles to understand. You don't say it like every
Yeah,
word clearly.
yeah, I
Same
got
with
the point.
Egyptian accent. Like they have a really heavy accent when they talk
When they
Arabic.
talk Arabic, yeah,
When they talk Arabic, so like even like I'm not Arab, but when people speak Arabic, I understand them. But with Egyptian, it's really hard to understand.
yeah, maybe because they use lots of slang words and expressions that's make it more hard to you to understand, I guess.
Mm. And they have like
But
they have I think they have a heavy accent.
for Arabic,
Yeah, yeah, for Arabic.
have you tried Moroccans?
I just know how you say it in English. I don't know. I think they call Fusha. I only know that. Not
Yeah, Fusha is the main basic language for Arabic.
yes, exactly. But like in my country, if I want, they use Julfa, which is really hard to learn.
It's Arabic.
Yeah, do you know Julfa?
No,
It's
not
the
sure.
accent that Iraqi people use.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I
it
know
is.
their accent.
It
Yeah,
is really hard to understand. Like
yeah. I know
I
their
think
accent.
Egyptian
They
is
have
much more easier than Iraqi accent.
you know that the Egyptian accent for Arabic, it's understandable like 70% for all Arab people because
Mm,
it's more common with the native with the basic language. I mean, it's kind of understandable. For example, if you talk with a Moroccan guy and he speaks Arabic, or for
mm,
me, I'm Egyptian, I'm native Arabic, but if I speak
mm-hmm.
to Moroccan guy, I will not understand any word because they their language is kind of
Yeah,
affected with
it's
the
France.
traditions and culture, so it's kind of hard to understand
Do you
whatever
guys
he's saying.
study how you say this Arabic Fusha in your school or not?
Yeah, they teach us the basic language, which is Fusha. Yeah.
So I have a question. Did every
Um,
country like first when they became Muslim, they have a Fusha accent, then they change it with time, or before that they have their own accent?
um, do you mean so for foreigners
So
who
okay,
don't speak Arabic?
I have a Arabic teacher, and he said so Arab people like in every country, they had like a Fusha accent before, but with because like
Yeah.
it's a Quran is in Fusha, I think, right? But with time they change it. Each country made
Um,
their own accent and their own rule. Not only accent, even the word is different. So I wanted to be more sure. That's why I asked the question. So I thought,
Um,
as you much before like Islam came, every Arab country have their accent, or after Islam came, they made that accent, which is a really difficult question. I don't think you'll know. I don't even
I
understand.
guess yes. If you mean for the countries, I mean, um, in the beginning of life, I mean, when there's a basic language, yeah. But if you mean for this nowadays, I mean, if someone has born to new and then he speaks Fusha at the beginning, no, because his
Mm,
parents speak slang words and they speak with the accent of the country. But if
mm,
you're talking about the past, I mean, in the beginning of the languages, I guess it was Fusha for all
oh,
countries, but then it has changed it because of, you know, um, yeah, every country has changed some words and they invented some words and also they pronounced the words different way. So yeah, that's why there's lots of accents
mhm.
through the countries. So I guess he's right about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can say that's all theories because we are not sure about that because we have not lived in these um,
Mm,
ages. So yeah,
exactly. But like, I don't know. I really like to learn even Julfa because like I live in Iraq too, because like our country is in Iraq, and Fusha because I'm Muslim. But it's hard to learn. Actually, I download this app and another app for learning Arabic, not English. But then I did not find enough like useful for learning Arabic. It was not useful for me.
hmm I guess most of the people are more interested to learn English. That's why you
Exactly.
don't.
Like even I think like more than half of people on this app are Arab people, so they are trying to learn
Yeah,
English, not to teach people Arabic.
yeah, yeah. That's true actually.
Exactly.
But I met some people here. They were interested in learning Arabic. They were not um, they are not so many. They were just a little bit.
I
So
think
yeah,
Indonesian people want to learn Arabic a lot on this app.
I've met a Chinese guy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he wants to learn Arabic, but he wants to learn the, the Egyptian accent,
Oh,
and
Egyptian
he
accent.
yeah, and he was like speaking in Egyptian accent actually, and it was oh my gosh, I was shocked when
Really?
he was
Because Arabic is really like
yeah
it's one of the hardest language to learn.
yeah he has a YouTube channel and he's really fluent in English and
Really? Do you know
um,
his channel name? Maybe I will search.
his name is his name is Chino, and yeah, I can tell you the channel name, but
Mm.
he is in my friend list, but I don't know the full name or the
Chino.
YouTube. So yeah, he's a really great
Actually, I
guy and he's
searched on
funny.
YouTube.
Yeah,
There's not much information. But like in my region, there's like a lot of Arabic people who live there. The thing that surprised me, like more than half of them, they never try to learn the language that they live. So I mean, they come to our country to live, but they don't want to learn the language. They want you to learn their language.
yeah. Do you mean they don't have intention to learn
Yes,
the country's language?
they don't want. For example, like that day, one patient come to our hospital, and she told me, "Do you know Arabic?" And I say, "No, I'm sorry, I don't know." She became super mad. Say, "How don't you know Arabic?" And it was kind of surprising for me because like you are living in a country that the native language is Kurdish. So why don't you like why are you
Yeah,
mad at me that I don't know Arabic?
yeah. That's crazy. I mean, she could have asked about English, but not Arabic because, yeah, um, is English the second language in your country?
No, Arabic is the second language. Like I said, there's a lot of Arabic people in my country, and they don't want to learn the language, and they spend a lot of money there. So actually, if you want to find a job, like one of the rules is that you have to know Arabic
Oh, that's
because they don't want to
interesting.
learn the language. Not all of them, but like more than half of them. Even like some of them live there for 4 years, 5 years. They still don't want to learn it. They don't try to learn it.
Mm. But still
Even
that makes sense for yeah,
for what?
yeah, for the woman that asked it for Arabic. I mean, it's the second language,
It's
so
not like a second
it's
language.
kind of
Maybe I said it wrong. Like we are all Kurdish, but like it became like a second language because they don't want to learn.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in school they don't teach you some Arabic or something.
Actually, like because we are a Muslim country, we do study Arabic. Not because like we need Arabic because we are Muslims,
Mhm.
so we have to not learn Arabic, just a grammar base, so you can understand Quran or maybe some other stuff.
Yeah, I got that. So you study in Fusha.
Yeah, but only the grammar. They don't help you learn the language.
Yeah,
They only help you learn the how you say the grammar, which is really really hard.
Quad. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really hard. Actually, comparing to English grammar, the
Actually, like
Arabic grammar
people
is more
here,
hard.
more than half of them they know English. Some of them are really really good.
Yeah, do you mean whom?
I mean, like English is one of the really important language here, so I say a lot of them know English very well.
Yeah, I agree with that. Hello, Adriano.
Hello guys, how are you doing?
Ah, welcome.
We're doing very good. How about you?
Mm, I'm good too.
I
Awesome.
think I talked
So, do
with
you
you
play?
before. Like you sound familiar.
Oh, me probably. Let me see if we are friends. Not yet.
Mm.
Actually, guys, I feel like shit. I was lying. I'm depressed as hell. Yeah,
Yeah, we all pretend that we are fine, but yeah.
exactly.
So, why do you feel like shit?
I don't know. I think it's chemical. I think my brain is sick. I think I'm not producing like uh, normal hormones or neurotransmitters. I don't know, but I just feel like shit. But no
Yeah,
specific reason.
yeah. Sometimes it happens with me. I mean, it happens for nothing. Just I wake up and um, I feel so bad. I mean, I'm not excited to go work or do anything. I mean, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know if I want desperately to die or to live. I don't know if it's a desire to live, and I'm not doing it. That's why I'm sick, or if I don't want to live anymore.
So when you say you are sick, you mean mentally or physically?
Mentally, but I think
Oh,
it's the organ, the brain, which is
okay.
sick.
But like, how long do you feel this way?
It's been a roller coaster, uh,
Mm.
but I've been dealing with mental issues since I was 9 years old.
Oh.
So yeah, I think 16
So okay,
years.
like, well, when do you think it was the start, the first point?
I think the divorce of my parents. Um, my mom got very depressed, so she would be
Mm.
aggressive with me at the
Oh,
time.
so you think it's
Yeah,
when it started, like when your mom was abusive with you?
yeah. I wouldn't say she was abusive, but she was like violent because she was also
Mm.
depressed.
Okay, I'm gonna
and
ask this
my
question: violent physically or like mentally?
mentally, yeah.
Mentally. So, did you ever took steps to get out of that feeling? Did you try, or
I'm
did you
doing
just accept
therapy.
it?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm doing therapy for like
Mm,
more than a year, almost two. But I need to go to a doctor also because like the therapy is not being enough. So she recommended me to go to a doctor, and yeah, I think I'm going to need to start taking medicine.
So, do you think it helped you, therapy, or it was just did not help you?
Yeah, it helped a lot, but I got to a point that I don't think my problems are like psychological anymore. I think it's something physical with my brain, like
Mm,
not producing enough, you know, hormones or whatever.
I hope
Because the
you
brain,
came well soon, because like mental illness is just bad as physical illness.
exactly, yeah. Some people don't understand that the brain is like some other organs, like the lungs, the heart.
Mm. Do you
Sometimes
have
the
like
brain
someone
can
that
get
you
sick.
trust in your life that you talk with? I think it will kind of help when you have someone that you think you can trust.
Yeah, yeah. I talk with my mom, my sister, my
Mm,
friends.
yes.
I'm very open about
Mm.
this topic in my
Yeah,
life. But
like you said, family is important, but I think friends, because sometimes there's something that even if you tell your family, they will not understand it.
yeah, yeah. Usually, I'm very funny. I try to have like a good vibe
Mm.
with
So
everybody.
what do
So
you
people
do
don't.
when you feel very bad? Like, what's your technique to feel better?
Right. I try to keep my hygiene. So I
Mm,
usually take a shower, clean the house, take some sun when it's possible. Uh, I try to read, to
mm.
keep practicing some languages.
So what
Yeah,
do
just
you
just
think
try to
helps
keep
you
a
the most?
normal. Mm, Let me think about it. I think um having a good diet and exercising.
Oh, the diet. I think exercising really helps. Exercise is really good. Like when you exercise, like your brain stop worrying about useless stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's very important.
Mm, yeah.
Uh, the problem is that sometimes all those actions that I told you feel like
Feel
yeah,
like work.
feel like I need to fight to do that simple stuff. Like
Mm, I know what you.
everything is a fight. Yeah, and I'm tired of fighting to have a normal life. I wanted it to
But the
be natural.
problem, like you said, sometimes the thing like will look like work. You feel tired. You don't want to do it. But when you don't do it, it became worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm, yeah. I hope everything work out good for you.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know that in some days I'm going to be better, but when I'm passing through this, sucks.
I guess I missed some medical advices.
Right?
Yes?
Mm, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Wasn't a question actually. I said I guess I missed some medical advices because Miku work as a nurse. So yeah, never mind about that.
Mm,
So are you a football fan, Adriano?
I'm not a big football fan, but I like the World Cup.
You like the work?
The World Cup.
World Cup, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Brazil was playing yesterday and they scored like 4 goals.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
so happy. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. They scored 2 goals in like 6 minutes. It was like crazy when I know that.
Yeah, exactly. I hope Brazil can win. I think we are also representing many other countries. There are a lot of
Yeah.
Arabs cheering for us in the stadiums and out of the stadiums too. So yeah, I think Brazil winning, many countries will win and enjoy and
I
party
really
with
wanted
us.
to Japan to win.
Yeah, yeah, they
Japan and
are
Korea.
eliminated. Are they eliminated already?
What?
Is Japan eliminated?
I think Japan and
Yeah.
Korea, both of them lost the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but like Brazil,
Unfortunately,
like scored 4 goals was a lot
yeah. I like Japan too.
because all of my friends are Brazilian fan. I am not because I want it to be different so we can fight together.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
guess
like that
Brazil
thing
will win
happened.
the
I
World
went.
Cup.
I left earlier.
Oh, I hope so.
Sorry, night. Keep going.
No, it's okay. I just said that I guess Brazil will win the World Cup because they play so well and yeah, I mean they score many goals and stuff like that. I'm not a football fan, but yeah, I just follow the World Cup results and stuff like that.
Me too. I'm not a fan, but like because of Qatar, it became very famous. So I just know who win and who lose. I don't like to watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah, same here, man. Same here. I just like the World Cup.
yeah. We are having the same thinking, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know the rules exactly. Just the simple one.
Yeah, me as well. But as you see that so many people are talking about World Cup, so yeah, you get some news, you get some um, results and stuff like that. So yeah, some people here in this application are so excited about the World Cup.
Yeah.
I joined many rooms and yeah. Hello, Rajdi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing very
Great.
well.
What
How
about
about
you?
Welcome.
you?
Okay. I'm not really interested in football. I don't watch the match. So it will be better for me if we talk about another thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
perfect.
sure. As you can see, that the four of us are not a football fan, so yeah, we are definitely going to change the topic. So, what do you think we can talk about?
I don't know, but what about if we talk about customs of our country or perhaps some weird beliefs in our country, And
Yeah, that's interesting.
yeah, I think it's interesting to know about all this in these two topics.
Yeah,
So
I
what
agree
do
with
you
you.
choose? We talk about customs or beliefs of our folks?
Um, Customs or so we should make it like democracy, so we get everyone's opinion about that. So, what about you, Miku?
Yeah.
What do you prefer to talk
Actually,
about?
I did not understand.
Um,
O- Okay, customs, for example, it shows especially in the weddings and when we feast circumcision, for example, in some how to say it when we have parties, wedding parties or something like that. we can see that each people have its own customs in doing
Yeah,
that.
I understand that.
And
It's like
That.
culture
What
yeah,
about
and
the other one?
traditions.
the other one is some weird beliefs. For example, there is some people who are what to say it. They have some belief like if, for example, they see something, it's a bad omen. They are afraid of it without a real
Oh,
yeah, without having a real consequence. This thing. So each people has its own beliefs. So that's what I want to say
yeah.
about
Thank you for
the second
explaining.
topic.
Night, I
You
think
know,
you should
Awesome.
say
So
it
what
first.
do you
Which one you
choose?
like?
it depends on you, of course. I don't know.
I
For
mean, like
for me,
Night should
perhaps
say.
the second, the beliefs of
Mm.
my folk. Perhaps I want to talk about that. But what about you? I don't know.
Both of them is good with me.
You have to choose
And
one because each one of us will choose one. Then, um, yeah. So
I
Because
according
want
like
to
to.
when I think about it, my country doesn't have any kind of that kind of beliefs. So it's why I say which guys do you like? We'll talk about that because I have no problem with both of them.
okay, so I'm going to choose the second one, which is the creepiest I mean leaves. So yeah, that's my choice. What about you, Adriano? What do you think? Adriano, are you still here?
Yes, talking to someone else. What was the question?
What do you
Um,
want that we talk about? Do you want we talk about customs or beliefs? Beliefs of your folks, of course.
I like both. So whatever you guys want to talk about.
Okay, so let's talk about the second topic, about beliefs.
Right. Um, can I go first?
So who want to go first?
I can do it. Right.
Okay.
So I don't believe in a supernatural. I'm atheist. I was Christian in my childhood, but I don't believe I don't believe in a supernatural. Um, yeah, so it's kind of boring to not believe in anything, but it's not a choice. Even if I wanted to believe, I couldn't. I don't have innocence for that. But I think the universe itself is already fantastic.
Okay, Adriano, but do your folk believe in some in things that you find very weird?
I'm sorry.
Do your folk, do Brazilian people have some weird belief, some strange belief or not?
Beliefs. Yeah, some of them are very superstitious. So, for example, do you know the flip flops, which is something you use in your feet?
Hey guys,
Hello, Salma.
hello.
Hi, welcome,
Bas-
Selma.
Basically, you cannot let your flip flops inverted uh, in the floor because they think that their mother are going to die if they do that.
They
Um,
think that what? I don't get it.
do you know
They
the
think
flip flops, which is something you use in your feet when you are at home? It's not a
yeah.
shoe, but yeah, basically you cannot let them like inverted upside down because people think that their mom are going to die if they do that. I don't even do
Okay.
that. Even though I don't believe it, I don't do that too. Yeah, some old
Okay.
people, like my grandma's generation, would also say that you need to drink water before sleeping. Otherwise, your soul is going to drink water in a river, and uh, you may die because of that. So yeah, just some old stuff that people have, like superstition, stuff like that.
Okay, okay, good. So who go next?
I think you should go next because you said you have some stories.
Okay, okay. Uh, I will say that our people, Tunisian people, have some also some belief and something that they consider as bad omens. For example, they don't say close the door. They think that this word is very bad, and when you say it, as you want that the doors close before the one you are talking with. So he want the door open before him in his life. So we don't say close the door. We say another word, but if I translate it, it will be a bit weird. We say color the door, زين الباب, color the door, and we mean by that uh, 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 close the door. So we don't want to say the word close because it's a bad word for us. We also don't say don't call salt by its name at night. It's a bad thing, a bad omen. And when you go to the grocery and you say to him in the night, and you say to him, give me a packet of salt, perhaps he won't give you because it's an offense for him. We should say another word also. We should say, we call it ribah. I don't know exactly the word in English, something like gain, something like gain. So instead of salt, we said gain. Give me a packet of gain, you know. So we try to choose meticulously the words we use because some of them we considered as bad and as a bad omen and can give us bad luck.
Oh, really? That was interesting. I mean, yeah, you have to change the words in order to not make the people feel like you're offensive with them. That's really crazy, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Since you guys choose to speak about the weird things like this, so I'm going to tell you um, about a weird habit here in Egypt. When you feel like you want to scratch your right hand, that means you're going to get some money. And if you feel like you need to scratch your left hand, that means that you're going to pay some money. So this is kind of crazy because scratching is like normal habit that can happen for everyone, but yeah, they make it this way. So yeah.
I'm actually from Egypt, and it is the first time I hear that.
Oh, really?
Actually, in
Yeah.
my country, we have that too, but like it's not very strong belief. But some people say it. If
Yeah,
you,
it's kind of creepy. So that's why I chose.
but it's kind of funny. Like you can't just say it as a joke.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
say that. Also, there's many of previous things that happens here, and yeah, but this one has comes in my mind, and that's why that I said it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll make a second tour, of course. Go ahead, Nico.
Oh, I don't have anything actually. I don't.
Salma
Okay.
did not talk about creepy thing in Egypt, so let's give her the chance.